So he's doing real good, just standing there for brushing and stuff, so I was going to try the saddle pad. But then I discovered something that I need to tell you guys, just a random tip. Most of you probably know this, but before you put a saddle pad on your horse, you're always supposed to check your pad, make sure there's nothing on it, right? So this is just a great example of that and why. So this pad was laying up here on the fence like this, I don't know, for the last couple of days. So I took it off and I checked it. You probably can't see it in the video, but there are pieces of wood splinters. There's one here, two here, and these are actually really stiff, thick, pokey pieces. And then there's one right in the middle, right here. So, I don't know, can you see this? And it's pretty stout, like I can push on the top of it. That's like a bee sting right there. So if you put this pad on his back, and then you put the saddle and your weight, and that goes and pokes into his back, you're gonna have a bucking bronco show, okay? So, just a classic, perfect example of why you should check your pad. Right there. So you just run your hand, especially along the parts that are going to be putting pressure on your horse. See, there's another one right there. And you just take it out. See? There's another one right there. Stuck inside. Just like that. And one right there. See what I'm finding? There we go. Because this stuff gets embedded in there, you know, somehow. He was probably over here nudging on this thing, and it's working back and forth on the fence, and those things are just digging in inside this deal. So, there we go. So now, no more bee stings. So let's try this while he's tied. So, now, I know that he's more afraid of this pad. So what I'm going to do is put a little extra pressure on this rope, okay, for when he backs up. Just holding the end of the lead rope. I'm going to introduce it to him. There, that's good. Good. Now we're going to actually work on this. Now make sure you don't get your... Yeah, good boy. Now, as soon as he comes back to me, or back to it, because he's feeling the pressure of that, he stops and walks forward. Take that thing away. Just like I did right there. Just make sure you don't hold on. If he goes to pull all the way and take off, don't hold on until your hand runs into the post, alright? Just let go of the rope. Seen people do that too. Alright, so try this again. Good boy. Good. That time he went back a little bit and stopped, so then I'll take it away. Bring him forward. See if you can understand what this means. Good. There. Alright. Same thing. A little bit of pressure. Came back. Take it away. So I'm doing a couple things. You got to keep your head straight here. So you got to keep the pressure on his face. Keep this at his face. So you got to be walking forward too while you're pulling the rope to keep the pressure on his face. And then pay attention to when he stops and comes forward off of the pressure so that you can release everything at that exact precise moment. Okay, so let's try that again. There. I got pressure because he went back. So he just laid into it. When he comes forward off of that pressure, then I'm going to take this away. That's pretty good. good example of having to let go. So he wanted to pull back as far as he could to get out of the situation, and I just let go of the rope in time so that my hand doesn't get smashed, and then pick up the rope and continue. So good. And once he stopped, then I took it all away and we just go reset and try it again. There we go again. Here. Good. So I'm going to keep this rope for extra tension on his face if he pulls back. Good boy. That was pretty good. Good. Okay, same thing. I'm not putting any tension on him now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until he pulls back and then puts the tension on your hand. So don't pull before you walk in there. Just leave him loose like this. And if he wants to put pressure, he'll do it. But that's really good. Good boy. Let's see if I can do it without the rope. Good. That was really good. That's awesome. So he's a really fast learner. So he went to move, he felt that touch on his face, and he just gave up. It's not worth pulling back. It's just the saddle pad. It's not going to hurt me. Alright? That's good. Here we go. Alright. We're halfway there. Almost going on trail ride now. Almost ready. Good boy. Alright, let's go to the other side. Yeah. Okay. Now this direction, if you look at how this rope is sitting, when I was on that side, I'm way over there with the rope, so not much chance that I'm going to get tangled up in it. But over here, there's more chance. So if he were to pull back and I kept holding on, there's a chance that my hand could get somehow caught in between here and then stuck onto this post. And as he's pulling through, that can actually cut, people get their fingers cut off that way. And it can cut right through your wrist too. So it would be smart to change the rope around. This is just a little safety tip for you. So now, when he pulls back, it's just this way. There's no way that my hand can get tangled up in this part of the rope. That makes sense, I hope? Alright, introduce. Better. There we are. Well, this time he's not even wanting to move. There we go. Put a little tension. He came forward right there. I take it all the way. Good boy. Yeah. That was even better. He just followed me right over. Okay, try that again, here. That was perfect. He backed up, I put the tension on the rope, kept the pad up at his face, he stopped and walked forward, I took everything away and walked backwards and he just followed me. That was perfect. Yeah, and one more time. Need that rope now. Go. Yeah. Good boy. This is pretty awesome how he's standing right now. I mean, like I said, 2 fingers I can pull this rope off. So there's not a lot of tension there. It just shows you how sensitive they are to the pressure. So here's another tip. Get off your horse's face. Quit pulling on their face so much. Because as you can see, I can pull this rope off of here with 2 fingers. And that slight of tension makes him think about just staying here and stop pulling backwards. So when you go to say whoa on your horse, quit yanking on their face. They don't need it. Matter of fact, it just makes matters worse. So try to be light. This is all they need. Just something very light. Okay? It's another tip for you there. Alright, well, today this is a great step for him. Tomorrow I can up this and start flapping bags and flags around him while he's standing here tied. We got the saddle pad on him, so if we get to have a session tomorrow, I'll do that. But if not, thank you guys all for watching the videos and hang out with us, and for all of your nice comments. And we hope that this guy has a great life after this and is happy, happy, happy. That's all of our hopes, right? So, all right, say goodbye, Indigo. Bye. Here, I'll come around this way. Okay, he's face up. Good boy. Take this pad off. All right, buddy. Good job. All right, so maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we won't. But I will see you next time. I'll be starting Amara after Indigo goes home. Indigo goes home. I'll be starting Amara, my 3-year-old filly Mustang. So watch out for those videos. All right.